Coffee Talk AVE. Y'all know what time it is. We're gonna get right into this joint. I've been seeing this topic brought up a lot. Heard people talking about it a lot. I've even addressed it before. So I'm gonna go in. I'm not barring none. I'm going straight in. Coffee Talk AVE. You know what time it is. So today's title, the topic, what I'm about to get on for y'all is do-rags and bonnets. Do-rags and bonnets. What do I mean by do-rags and bonnets? I seen that Monique had posted something that's in social media or whatever going around, and it was challenging the ladies to be a little bit more assertive to pick yourself up before you go outside. So I'm gonna jump straight in because y'all know I'm big on you are you attract the certain things to and around you, and it's your fault, so to speak. With saying that, I'm saying, look, I watched a couple ladies, and their argument was, well, we should be able to do what we want to do without being judged. And this is where I got a problem with playing with those words. What is judge and what is telling you you look downright shitty? Period. You shitty for coming out the house in them funky ass pajama pants. I don't care if they came out the washing machine or not. They were bought for sleeping and lounging around the house. And if you bought them for wearing outside to go to the store, then that's a double minus on your behalf. So, there's no judgment. I'm tired of all this judging and clout chasing. If you an asshole, you need to be called on your asshole shit. Coming outside, walking around with fucking bonnets and pajamas on is asshole, bottom of the barrel, bottom feeding bullshit. Don't you be on here talking about what men should be doing, the standards that you hold yourself to, when, look, let me tell you something. You should be able to wear and look like you want to, but you also should take the time to value yourself before you come outside. So tell yourself the truth. If the only thing you could come up with was a pair of fucking pajamas and a bonnet to go to the store, to the mall, grocery shopping, or anywhere outside of the house, that says a lot psychologically about how you felt about yourself. Whether you took time to make it an outfit or not, because I've seen that done too, where you put the pajamas together and make it an outfit. It's all color coordinated. You got the big, don't forget the big dumbass bonnet. If your head this big, I just see girls with the head this big, bonnet like this. I guess it's like some type of, I don't know what this is, for extra hair. It's hanging all off the back. Girl ponytail this big, bonnet the size of a Glad 13-gallon trash bag. You come outside looking like shit, and then you mad that men treat you like shit. Then you want to blame it on your man. Oh, these black men ain't nothing. These black men ain't shit. They approach you like this. They say this and that. Some of them do. A lot of them do. Now, first and foremost, I will say that just because you're wearing pajamas and a bonnet don't mean that you match the societal perception of what that is. But somewhere, regardless, somewhere psychologically, it don't add up, because you wouldn't want to come outside like that. You see, every time you go outside, you should be looking for progression. Every time I go outside, I'm looking to bump into somebody. I'm looking to brush shoulders with some progressive attitude, some go-ahead drive. You know what I'm saying? So a lady say, well, I'm just going to the store. I ain't looking for nobody to jump all down my back. And Men gonna be men. Do you want your men to be men or do you not want them to be men? You put that on, you put them tights on that's almost see-through so you can see the panties, so someone can say something to you. You start being accountable. You want fucking attention. The only reason you wear skin-tight pants and skin-tight clothes with certain sexual parts bulging or exploited is for the attention. Quit feeding the public the bullshit like, oh, well, women who need to feel sexy about themselves. Man, I know women who be fully dressed who way more sexier than some of y'all half-naked assholes. Flat the fuck out. Period. They sexy up here first, though. That's what's radiating. That's what gravitates the person to you. See, y'all get the bullshit because you dress like trash. Then you mad when trash come tumbling down the street. Then you mad when trash tumble up against your ass. Then for some strange reason or another, you take the trash home and then you complain. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to understand it because I overstand it. Y'all need to get yourselves together. Get some accountability. Being sexy and free to wear and be who you want to be. All of those things are different levels of this paradigm we live on. You see what I'm saying? It don't hurt to stop in front of the mirror. Matter of fact, some of y'all do stop in front of the mirror and still bring your old corner of the mouth, crusty ass, eyed ass outside with them stupid ass bonnets on. Then you got the ones that come outside, you got the dirty pajama pants, the old greasy ass bonnet, the old busted ass, dirty ass house shoes. And y'all blaming the dads for not being in the home. You blaming the dads for the way that children see things. It's time for both sides to have some accountability here. You see, son ain't gonna attract a valuable woman either because this is all he sees. Well, how do you figure? Because if mom dress and come out the house like that, then 10 times out of 10, mom don't associate with nothing that have to do with major currency, business, corporate. And if she do, still, because there's some that's on here right now that's going to say, well, I'm a corporate mom or I'm a professional and I do. Still, to you, if you do that, then you still have some type of psychological blur that's saying it's okay to present myself to the world in sleep attire. See, we're going to move the line out the way from saying it's just not acceptable or I should be able to do. It's sleep attire, stupid. It's sleep attire. Do-rags. Brothers. Just because they come in a multitude of colors, for you it's the same as the bonnet, bruh. It's to hold down the waves. It's not a fashion statement. Just because it's printed on and people start putting pictures on it and all type of color combinations and patterns, it's not part of your outfit, brother. You want powerful, massive waves? Put in that wave brushwork. Period. Put in that brushwork. I used to have waves. Put in that brushwork, though. Wasn't no 24-hour do-rag wearer walking around with a fucking halo on. After the do-rag come off, you got a fucking ring around your forehead and down the middle. Talking about, No, nigga. You need to go iron your fucking forehead off. Pants down, cross your ass. Thought I was just gonna get on the women? No, pants down, cross your ass ain't never been in. That shit ain't fucking cool. It's not cool. You knew too when you passed the mirror that them pants was too tight. Tight than the motherfucker. Used to be, Nigga didn't want you to know how much money was in his pocket, because niggas is always on that. Especially in the land, especially where we from, niggas own that. Nah, nigga want his pants as tight as his girls. That's ridiculous. If you can walk down the street and people can see your muscle definition in your thigh and your calf and see your whole ankle, that's ridiculous, bruh. For those who put the belt on and pants still too little, that's ridiculous, bruh. And most of y'all, if you got the nerve to have the belt on, it's under the ass, it's drawn as tight as it could be, and your drawers dirty. Fix yourselves. I would address the relationship side of it with y'all, but most of y'all niggas is looking for another nigga to spend y'all days and time with. Because it's MOB, remember? Fucking Fruit Loop ass niggas. Toucan Sam ass niggas. But for those who are looking for women, how you gonna be looking for something quality? That should say a lot about yourself. How you gonna look for something quality and you got your pants hanging down? You know what I hate to see? Nah, let me show you what I hate to see. I'm gonna give you an example. I hate to see niggas standing around like this. What's up, bro? Hell yeah, what's up, bro? Oh, what's up with you, fam? Nigga, if you don't put your fucking hand down. I ain't never seen so many nasty niggas in my life. Standing around holding your nuts, and every chance a nigga get, they trying to dap you up or pass you a blunt or a mild. You old fungus fingertip ass niggas, get the fuck out my face. Wonder why niggas don't fraternize. Cause you niggas got nasty ways, my brother. And since a lot of y'all are religious, I would have to say that cleanliness is next to godliness. So if I get to a situation and I notice that by habit, I'm the cleanest nigga right here. I'm not talking about dressed like in a suit or in the highest expensive clothes clean. I mean from top to bottom, mentally, spiritually, as well as the physical appearance. If that's the case, I must eject myself from the situation. You must too, if you trying to do better, man or women. If the only thing you seem to find yourself, sister, sitting around is women that's talking down about men because they don't know any men that's doing great things. You see what I'm saying? I came up with women that were around men doing great things. So what they had to talk about was the great things that the men around them were doing. And those women complimented the men that I grew up around because those men also talked about the women that they were around and the great things that they could do. I can remember times when my granddad would sit around and talk about how greater things that grandma would do. And her greatness at doing it, whether it was her little nicks and hobbies or whatever it was. See, one thing for sure and two things for certain, if you got this person, you calling them your significant other, you must look at that person the same as you look at yourself. I'm just saying. Don't call yourself standing up and doing the right thing on your square. Quit talking all that shit. Y'all women in the mall, bonnets. In the drugstore, bonnets and pajamas. At the grocery store, bonnets and pajamas. And the most disrespectful thing you could do. And now, I'm really gonna get on y'all because the most disrespectful thing you could do, why y'all want to sit back all the time and talk about that the dad ain't in the house and the man ain't this and the man ain't that. When you walking on the ground on your 2 feet, you sister, you're responsible for you. So all y'all dirty ass, nasty ass, raggedy ass girls who show up at school, bringing your kids to school in your pajamas and a funky ass bonnet on your head, you need to be slapped the fuck out and not allowed in the building. You should be embarrassed that your child have to then, in return, sometimes explain to his classmates why mom looked like that. Because you know kids can be brutally honest. You know this, right? So there might be a child that just is brutally honest to your child and say, hey, why did your mom have on that today, Sam? Hey, your mom looks like cartoon. See the position you put the child in? Y'all need to be thinking about some shit. So yeah, when I saw the Monique situation, she was not 100% wrong. Y'all just don't want to be accountable for yourselves. It's a difference between being able to wear what you want to wear and knowing that you're presentable for society. So a sister says, well, who says what's presentable? What's presentable is what's in the mental. But in the same sense, don't be feeling bad when you happen to be on the shit end of someone else's perception of what looks right in society is. Remember, you could be anywhere in the pendulum when you're choosing these decisions. The upswing or the downswing. You in there somewhere on the scales of justice. You in here somewhere. You can't pick and choose. So what you gonna say when, well, they doing it now? You brothers in these Crocs. Whoo. That's a show all for itself. Coffee Talk AVE, man. I'll be right back.